You know, what's the number one problem that I hear people talking about today? It's actually direction in life, indecision, and the lack of direction as far as where they're to go and what they're to do. In fact, it's almost as epidemic as this virus problem that we have right now. It's a concern of teenagers who feel that they're pressured by their parents and others to get good grades and aim for quality college and everything that they're deciding to do and what they need to decide to do. And you know, it's interesting because they want to know what you're going to do with your life. The problem is that, you know, the top irritation of so many of the seniors of college and everything is that they're being asked all the time, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? The problem is that they don't really seem to have a direction. It's a generational characteristic of so many young adults in their 20s these days. There are so many possibilities that lots of young men and women don't want to choose because, you know, they have a fear of making a mistake. You know, one of the nicknames of those that have been born between 1985 and 1999 is the postponed generation. You know, they seem to be waiting years longer than their parents to choose a career or to get married or to buy houses and make other major life, you know, commitments. You know, one of the common explanations is that there's just so many opinions, you know, so many options and so many different things for them to do that there's a paralysis of making a choice. You know, for those in the midlife, in fact, in the midlife, you know, it seems to be a chronic restlessness that comes from getting older and feeling that something is being missed in your life. But, you know, even the most successful don't feel satisfied sometimes. Or an arrival at success sometimes turns out to be less satisfying than the actual race to get there. A graduate school professor that I know that out west started thinking about becoming a business consultant even though he's never been in business. You know, just a change in his life. Retirees, that a lot of them around here, that they wonder if their lives have really counted for anything. Recently, I ate lunch with a retired professor who's one of the best teachers that I've ever heard of, you know, and yet he told me that he often wonders if he ever did any good in his teaching career. We've all got that one shot in life, and it seems like we just don't want to blow it. We want our lives to matter, to make a difference, to count for something, and to leave a mark. We want to know that while we're here, you know, that somehow we succeeded in doing what we were supposed to do. Well, the secret is actually no secret at all. It's living a God-directed life. The person who God directs on the inside does what is right on the outside, no matter how many things that happen and no matter how many people believe differently. It's time for us to start thinking about the direction God has for our lives. This is Pastor Riley, and that's just a thought.